Friends, in my second lecture, I have discussed about colophony, turmeric, ginger, and capsicum. Now, today, I will discuss the following drugs such as asafoetida, myrrh, benjoin, tolubalsam, and perubalsams with their pharmacognostic details. And I am hereby starting my deliberation from asafoetida. The module 1, asafoetida. Asafoetida is also called as asafoetida. In English, it is called as devil's dung, and in Sanskrit, it is known as hingu, and in Hindi, commonly it is called as hing. Now, coming to the official source, asafoetida or gum asafoetida is the oleogum resin obtained by incision of the living rhizomes and roots of Ferula asafoetida, Ferula rubricalis, and Ferula foetida, and some other species of Ferula belonging to family Umbelliferae. Now, friends, coming to the nomenclature of the asafoetida, the name of the gum asafoetida has been derived from Latin word asa, means gum, or the Arabic word aza, meaning thereby healing, and the Latin word foetida. It refers actually to the ill smell or offensive odor of the drug. And therefore, as I already told you, that in English, asafoetida is also referred to as devil's dung. Now, coming to the habit and habitat of the ferula tree. The ferula plants are perennial branching trees which are up to 3 meters height, and trees are indigenous to eastern Iran and western Afghanistan. Collection and preparation of asafoetida. The details of the collection of the asafoetida varies actually from locality to locality. As a general procedure, the collection of the asafoetida is done in last spring. The head of the plant is cut and oozing out exudation is collected. The process is repeated 2 to 3 times by cutting the tree lower down on each occasion. Then the collected raw asafoetida drug is sent actually to India for its processing, packaging, and marketing. Here it is important to note that the best grade of asafoetida is obtained from the first cutting, and the product of the third cutting comes next in the quality. The product of the second cutting is of poor or inferior quality. Now, coming to the characteristic features of the asafoetida. The asafoetida occurs in 2 main forms. One, it is available in tears forms. Asafoetida tears are rounded or flattened and about 5 to 30 millimeter in diameter. They are grayish white, dull yellow, or reddish brown in color. It is also obtained in the form of masses of asafoetida. This consists of tears of asafoetida agglutinated into the masses or lumps. Now, another important aspect is asafoetida has a strong odor and a bitter acrid taste. Now, coming to the test. When the fractured surface of asafoetida is treated with sulfuric acid, a red or reddish brown color is produced. This color changes to violet when the acid is washed off with water. However, when treated with 50% nitric acid, a green color is obtained. Now I am coming to the constituent profile. Asafoetida is an oleogum resin, which means that it contains all 3 substances, that is volatile oils, gums, and resins. Now asafoetida contains from 4 to 20% of the volatile oil, 40 to 60% of resin, and about 20% of the gum. The main constituent of the volatile oil of asafoetida is isobutyl propenyl disulfide. The resin of the asafoetida comprises of asa-resinotenol in both free and combined form with ferulic acid and umbelliferone. Now friends, I am coming to the another important aspect of asafoetida, and that pertains to its uses. Asafoetida is a powerful nervine stimulant and is used in the nervous disorders arising of hysteria. In GIT disorders, asafoetida is given internally and also applied externally as paste on the stomach. It has a well-marked stimulant action on bowel, and therefore it is employed to expel the flatulence and relieve the constipation. Asafoetida has carminative, expectorant, antispasmodic, and pesticidal properties. Friends, asafoetida is a well-established appetizer, and as the appetizer it is used in medicine and also in vegetable soups, chutneys, and other food preparations. Standards for asafoetida. Asafoetida should yield not more than 50% of batter, which is insoluble in 90% of alcohol, and not more than 15% of ash. Now coming to the allied drugs of the asafoetida, they are galbanum and ammoniacum. These are the allied drugs of asafoetida. Now I am coming to the module 2, and under module 2 I will be discussing myrrh. Myrrh is also known as gum myrrh, or it is Arabian or Somali myrrh, and it is also called as mirra. The regional names for the myrrh are bol or bal. Now coming to the official source, myrrh is oleogum resin obtained from stems of Commiphora molmol and other species of Commiphora belonging to family Burseraceae. Geographical distribution from where the myrrh is obtained. Myrrh yielding plants are grown in northeast Arabia, that is Somalia, and in Ethiopia. Coming to the collection and preparation of myrrh. Myrrh plant is a small shrub of about 3 meters height. Myrrh is a pathological product and extrudes out on incision of bark as an yellowish mass. This gradually hardens, and on hardening it attains dark reddish brown color. It is collected as coagulated mass, and then collected raw drug is processed by removing the bark pieces. Thus, myrrh of commerce is obtained, which is packed in suitable containers. Now I will be describing the drug. Its shape of the myrrh. Myrrh is available in rounded or irregular tears or coagulated masses, which may weigh up to 250 grams. Externally, myrrh is reddish brown. However, internally it is brown in color. Now coming to the odor and taste. Odor and taste of the myrrh are agreeable. The chemical profile of the myrrh, as I told you earlier, that myrrh is an oleogum resin drug, meaning thereby that it is a combination of all three, that is volatile oil, gum, and resins, where yield of the volatile oil ranges from up to 10%, the gum up to 60%, and resin it ranges from 25 to 40%. Myrrh also contains a bitter principle, the range of which is nearly 3 to 4%. Now coming to the chemical profile of the volatile of the myrrh. Volatile oil of myrrh comprises of eugenol, cuminic aldehyde, and some terpenes. Coming to the chemical profile of the myrrh resin. Myrrh resin comprises of the ether-soluble resin acids, which are commiphoric acids. It also has resins and some phenolic substances. Uses of myrrh. Friends, myrrh is used in variety of herbal formulations. It has local stimulant and stomachic properties. As an antiseptic, myrrh is used in mouthwashes and related preparations. Because of its astringent and protective properties, as alcoholic tincture, myrrh is used in the formulations to treat some skin diseases and for the treatment of inflammation of mouth and pharynx. I am coming to the module 3, and under module 3 I will be discussing another important thing belonging to resin category, and that is benzoin. Benzoin is also known as benjamin or gum benjamin and gum benzoin. At the outset, friends, let me tell you that there are two types of the benzoin. They are Sumatra benzoin and Siam benzoins. Now, first I will be discussing the Sumatra benzoin, which is also known as gum benjamin. Sumatra benzoin is a balsamic resin obtained from incised stems of Styrax benzoin and Styrax paralleloneurons belonging to family Styraceae. Coming to its geographical distribution, the benzoin yielding Styrax trees are cultivated in Java, Borneo, and Sumatra. Collection of benzoin. Benzoin is purely pathological product which is produced as a result of incisions made to the tree trunk. This injury caused to the tree causes the fungal attack to the trees. As a result of this, tree starts producing benzoin, which is collected by tapping, that is, by making the incisions and triangular wounds on trunk in time intervals from lower to upper side. By this process, the benzoin oozes out and collected in suitable containers. Now I will be discussing the characteristics of the benzoin. Benzoin is found as brittle masses consisting of opaque, whitish or reddish tears embedded in translucent reddish brown or grayish brown resinous matrix. Coming to the odor of the benzoin, benzoin is agreeable and somewhat balsamic, and its taste is slightly acrid. Acrid means slightly bitter. Taste of the benzoin. On heating, benzoin gives white fumes of cinnamic acid and benzoic acids. Now coming to the constituent profile, Sumatra benzoin contains free balsamic acids to the tune of 20%, comprising of high percentage of cinnamic acid and some benzoic acid and vanillin and their esters. Coming to the uses of the Sumatra benzoin, internally Sumatra benzoin is used as expectorant and antiseptic, whereas externally it is used as cosmetic. As flavoring agent, it is used in the preparation of food, drinks, pharmaceuticals, perfumery, toiletry, and incense preparations. Subsequent to this, I will be discussing the Siam benzoin, that is the another variety of benzoin. Siam benzoin is also a balsamic resin obtained from the trunk of Styrax tonkinensis, containing nearly 45 to 55% total acids calculated as benzoic acid. Now coming to the geographical distribution of Siam benzoin. Siam benzoin is obtained from Thailand and Vietnam. I am coming to the phytochemical profile of the Siam benzoin. Siam benzoin contains coniferyl benzoate as main constituents and little amount of coniferyl cinnamate, about 10% benzoic acid and vanillin. Now coming to the uses of the Siam benzoin. Siam benzoin has nearly the same uses as Sumatra benzoin. That is, it is also used as expectorant, antiseptic, flavoring agent, and also in cosmetics. Tolu balsam under module 4. The Tolu balsam is also called as balsam of Tolu, or it is also called as balsamum. Coming to the official source, Tolu balsam comprises of solid or semi-solid mass obtained from tree trunk of Myroxylon balsamum. It belongs to family Leguminosae, containing total balsamic acids ranging from 35 to 60%. Coming to the geographical distribution, Tolu balsam tree is indigenous to Colombia, West Indies, and Cuba. Here, I would like to tell you that the drug was named as Tolu, which is a place in the Colombia, and hence it is called as Tolu balsam. Now, coming to the collection, Tolu balsam is a pathological product collected by making V-shaped incision in the bark of trunk of myroxylon tree. The characteristics of the Tolu balsam, the color. The Tolu balsam is yellowish or brownish yellow to brownish syrup with thick consistency. It is tenacious mass which becomes harder, brittle, and dark on storage. Coming to the odor of this, Tolu balsam is pleasantly aromatic like vanilla. Taste of the Tolu. The taste of the Tolu is aromatic and it is agreeable. Now coming to the solubility profile of the Tolu. Tolu balsam is soluble in 90% alcohol, ether, chloroform, and glacial acetic acid. Balsam of Tolu is an oleoresin which contains volatile oil to the tune of 3%, resin matter to the tune of 80%. Now coming to the chemical profile of the Tolu resin. Tolu resin comprises of the Tolu resinotanol, cinnamate, and cinnamic acid, and benzoic acids, ferricinnamic acids, ferribenzoic acids, and an oily liquid which is called cinnamicine, which constitute of benzoyl benzoate and benzoyl cinnamate and some vanillin. Now next to this, I will be discussing the uses of the Tolu balsam. Tolu balsam has antiseptic activity. It is a good flavoring agent for medicinal syrups. As an expectorant, Tolu balsam is used in syrups, cough mixtures, and tinctures due to its antiseptic, flavoring, and taste masking properties. Tolu balsam is an important ingredient of compound benzoin tincture. Now friends, subsequent to this, I will be coming to the module 5th, and under module 5th, I will be discussing the Peru balsam. Peru balsam is also known as balsam of Peru, or it is also called as Peruvian balsam. Now coming to the official source of the Peru balsam is obtained from trunk of Myroxylon balsamum variety Pereiri. The plant belongs to the family Leguminosae. It is obtained after beating and scorching the tree trunk. Now coming to the geographical distribution means, friends, the Peru balsam trees grow in Peru region of Central America. Now coming to the collection of the Peru balsam, during November and December, the bark of the tree is loosened by beating the trunk by the backside of the axe or hammer. After 2 weeks, the bark is flamed by fire. Now, due to this procedure, balsam starts producing by pathological process in the bark, and barks are removed from the tree and boiled in hot water. The balsam settles at base and water is decanted off and balsam is collected. Finally, the Peru balsam is packed in containers for the marketing. Now coming to the characteristics of the Peru balsam. Peru balsam is viscid liquid with somewhat oily nature, but it is free from any stickiness. It is dark brown in color. However, in thin layers, Peru balsam is reddish brown and nearly transparent. Coming to the odor. Odor of the Peru balsam is pleasant and it smells like vanilla. The taste of Peru balsam is slightly bitter and acrid. Coming to the solubility profile, Peru balsam is almost insoluble in water, but it is soluble in 1 volume of 89% alcohol. However, on further addition of alcohol, the solution turns turbid. Now coming to the constant profile of Peru balsam contains esters and resins. The esters are present to the tune of nearly 60%, and Peru balsam should contain balsamic esters, also called as cinnamine, which is chiefly volatile oils. It consists of benzyl cinnamate, benzyl benzoate, and cinnamyl cinnamate. And coming to the resin aspects of this, the resin yield in the Peru balsam ranges up to 30%, and it comprises of Peru resinatanol, cinnamate, and benzoate, and free cinnamic and benzoic acids and vanillin. Now, coming to the uses of the Peru balsam, friends, Peru balsam is a good parasiticidal agent, effective in certain skin disorders. It is a good antidiarrheal agent. Peru balsam is used in small quantities in syrups as flavoring agent and taste masking agent. As a good antiseptic agent, Peru balsam is used as dressing for cuts and wounds. Peru balsam is also used in perfumery formulations. Peru balsam has local protectant and rubefacient properties, and internally it is used as an expectorant. So, friends, today I have discussed 5 resin-containing drugs, namely asafoetida, myrrh, benzoin, tolubalsam, and perubalsam. These drugs are valued for their nervine tonic, digestant, antiseptic, taste masking, and flavoring properties in the field of pharmacy. Now, I will be concluding all lectures on resin and resin combinations. My dear budding pharmacist, in last few lectures, I discussed an important group of plant constituents, namely resins and resin combinations, along with certain important drugs belonging to this category. Now, friends, as I discussed, resins are amorphous products of the complex chemical nature. In some plants, they are found in free form, whereas in many others, they are found in combinations with volatile oils and gums, alone or jointly. Now, accordingly, they are named as resin, oleoresin, gum resin, oleogum resin, and balsams. Resin and resin combinations possess varied type of biological activity ranging from astringent to antiseptic to anti-inflammatory to their effect on gastrointestinal tract, that is GIT, and accordingly they are used in medicine, cosmetics, and other health products. I have also discussed individual drugs of this category such as podophyllum and jalap, which are mainly used as purgative. Another drug, cannabis, having important biological activity, psychotropic and analgesic properties, although is not commonly used in medicine but is frequently used in psychological studies and research purposes. Friends, whereas colophony is used for preparation of plasters and ointments, turmeric, along with its potential in cosmetics, it is used to treat arthritis, inflammation, and allergy. The oleoresin drug ginger is used as carminative in motion sickness and in cold and cough conditions. Another drug, capsicum, is effective in rheumatism and in atonic dyspepsia. The subsequent drug, asafoetida, commonly called as hing, is used to relieve constipation and is a powerful nervine stimulant effective in hysteria. Similarly, the drugs like myrrh and tolu and peru balsams are valued for their antiseptic, flavoring, and taste masking qualities. Thus, friends, through these lectures, you came to know the details of resin and resin combinations and the important drugs belonging to this particular category, along with their pharmacognostic details, to their significance in the treatment of diseases and also their importance in pharmacy profession. So, my dear friends, in my this lecture series on reagents and reagent combinations, I discussed nearly all aspects of this class of plant constituents, starting from their definition to occurrence to chemistry and classification. Subsequently, I have also discussed the individual drugs with their chemical and biological profiles. And I'm sure that these lectures will make you understand how important this class of compound in general and the drugs belonging to this particular category in particular are for the treatment and maintenance of human health to overcome body pain, GIT problems, and to treat cough and cold, etc. Thank you very much.